Hey, everybody.
Hi.
How are y'all doing today? Welcome into Dream On. Wow, I actually feel as blind as I look. Oh my gosh. I don't have my glasses with me today. Oh, this is going to be really interesting. Child who loves the father.
Please.
This could get interesting, folks. So welcome in, everybody. Thank you as you're coming in. If you wouldn't mind, smash that thumbs up because we definitely want to get those likes going up. You know, it's not about the numbers, but it's always about the numbers, right? How does that work? No, actually, honestly, it's more about the community. Thank you for everybody that is coming in. Oh, so we had this awesome person who, and I wish I would have screenshot it because, of course, StreamYard nor YouTube is letting me see the comments earlier. But this man right here, Mo Bang for Your Bucks, Tim, came in at like 6:30 Pacific time and tried to be the first one in the house. And I was like, what? Because I had to do some changes because there was some confusion for me as to who was following us tonight, whether it was going to be Life Voyages or whether it was going to be Johnny's Journey, because last week it was Life Voyages, so should have been Johnny's Journey this week. And nobody had thumbnails up yesterday when I was actually fixing the descriptions for this one. So, didn't find out till this morning who it was, had to go in and edit it, seeing that Mr. Tim had already been in the house. So that was awesome of him. So thank you very much, Mr. Tim, for showing by and showing that support, even though you are working right now. Hello, Megan. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Robert, for the RV weekend raid. Much appreciated. And I'm probably really yelling with this microphone, but hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully that little cat on there is knocking it off. Hello, She-Devil. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Vanquish, for coming in. Hello. I'm not sure he's still here. I think he came in. He dashed. He's doing that dash thing. He's in, he's out. We'll see what happens. Right? I mean, it's not about the numbers, but it is about the numbers at all times because we all want to succeed in everything that we're doing, no matter whether it's on YouTube or anything else in life. So that's how that works out. Hey there, Mr. Ray.
Hi, Ray.
Thank you for coming in, sir. Well, hello, Julie. Thank you for coming in as well. How are you doing today? My goodness. Hello. Yes, hello, everyone and everybody. Look at all these. Hey. Our comments are broken.
Why?
I'm caught up.
Oh.
I don't know how it happened. I'm caught up. So it's Tuesday. It's Twisted Tuesday, as a matter of fact, because today's drink is a twisted lemonade, courtesy of moi.
Enjoy.
Vodka, fresh squeezed lemonade, some sparkling water. Video will come out later, probably the next day or two. I'm really running behind, so the video didn't drop this week ahead of time. You'll get it after the fact.
Anyway.
We're outside once again, if you can't tell.
We're going to open the panel, right, baby? We're going to open the panel. And today, we want to talk about something that I'm curious about. It is about the beginnings. How you all start these adventures, like van life or the RV life, camping life, whatever life. How you decided to like, hey, let's do this. This is what I wanted to do, and I'm going forward with this. For us, it was one day we were doing some adventure with the kids, and I saw all these RVs coming out, and I'm like, we got an RV in the house. Well, we don't make use of it.
At that moment, I got really happy because, like I've told you all before, whether you're new in the house, you may not have known this, but when we first got together and we moved from Fort Myers, Florida, here to Houston, we made the journey using the RV. And I was in the RV towing my car and all my life possessions that my daughter had with us at the time. And she was in her expedition with her U-Haul trailer behind her with her and her kids' stuff. Well, her kids were riding with me, and we made it to a 4-day journey. And at that time, I was trying to talk them into, hey, well, what about we look into this stuff? Didn't really have an interest.
Ready.
They weren't ready. They weren't ready. They weren't.
We were not.
We needed to get here, go out on some explorings and some adventures, and then finally somebody got ready.
Yeah. Some stuff happens.
Hi, Christina.
In the meantime. But the point is, we decided to start the renovation of the RV, and here we go. At the end of July, we're gonna go to our first adventure, which we got an update.
First big
adventure, yeah, in the RV, which we got an update because we already
today officially. So we've been holding off on making the reservations for any of this next part of the journey based upon how far we got on the renovations. Okay, now here's the thing. The renovations will not be 100% done before this journey. Okay, they will not be. There will be some cosmetic things that are just not going to be done before, but everything function-wise is going to be done enough that we can make the journey. And we just said, you know what? These things aren't going to stop us.
Yes.
We're going to go.
Yes.
Who knows what kind of feedback we might get and suddenly change some of the last things that have to be done. You never know. So as of today, officially, 100% officially, we had announced before that we would be at Amana and that we were going to be at the Amana meetup at the beginning of August. And then we were going to be at the Branson meetup at the end of August. Today, it became 100% official as I set our reservations today for both of those. So we're definitely going to be hitting Amana, depends upon who you're talking to. While I'm thinking about it. So we'll actually be getting there the Sunday before the meetup, just because the way it works out for travel and because of work, because I've got to work during the day and I can't be driving all the time.
I'm not driving the RV yet, so I'm working on that.
Otherwise, I would totally work while she's driving. I would. I'd just be like, hold on, signal's getting weak. Stop for a minute. But she's not ready for it. But we'll get there. And then, so we're going to do that. But in between Amana and Branson, we're actually going to be hanging out in the Louisville, Kentucky area. Actually, I got some family and stuff in there. It's actually where I'm originally from. So we're going to be hanging out in there for a couple weeks in between to bide some time. So now we got some answers here. Okay. Oh, shoot.
To the anxiety problems.
You ready to come up? Sweet.
What's up, guys?
Hey there. Hang on. Unplug this because if I don't unplug that mic, we won't be able to hear you.
Hey, what's happening?
Not much. How are you doing, Mr. Robert? Appreciate the raid. I'm going to switch this. Here we go.
Oh, man, I'm doing great. Good to talk to you. Thanks for bringing me up.
Good.
Hi.
Oh, yeah. So we're excited. Got this first journey coming up. Started RV dreaming when I figured out that too much space was contributing to anxiety problems.
So
do it, Megan.
That is nice because some of the issues behind the RV for us is my anxiety problems too. And I've been struggling with that at the point that I got panic attacks and anxiety attacks really bad. And I'm like, I have to do something. I need a project. I need to. So I'm working on the RV. Like, for example, today I went to the RV like around 10. And I work until 4, and it keeps my head like out of the thinking and all the other stuff, you know. So yeah,
Goes out and works on the stuff that I can't. Well, I'm having to work, which is awesome. Tag team it, get it done. What else we got going on today? Start slow. Exactly. You know. I'm telling you, it's going to be, I keep telling her once we start, she's not going to want to stop.
It's my first experience.
Robert, that once she starts out on this and really gets into it, it's not going to be stopping to it. That's for sure.
Yeah. In my situation, I had an opportunity to get on some property rent free. So I already had an RV. So somebody said that my sister said I could stay on their property for free. So I thought, okay, that's free. Don't have to pay rent and I can save money. So that's how I started out. I literally started selling everything big that I could sell. And I happened to have an old flatbed trailer from doing lawn service and an enclosed trailer, so I could store some things that were really important to me in those things so I could carry them with me. So that's what I have. I literally have an open trailer and an enclosed trailer storing some things that are real important to me, like, birth certificates, file cabinets, things that are real important, like school work from when I was a kid, my kids' stuff, pictures, and even extra clothes, because you can't, in my RV, I can't put a lot of clothes in here. So, yeah, it's a problem. Shoes are a problem.
I told her I don't know what she's going to do when she starts loading up the RV, because she's going to realize, I told her, I said, now you do understand, you cannot take over anybody else's space. You will have your designated space, and that's all you get. I said, now, however you make it fit, that's on you. Yeah. I said, now, I was like, I plan on using space bags to save a little bit of extra space on some of my areas, on my not as often used items, but still only a certain amount of space. I said, because then at the same time, I said, guess what? Even if you can make it all fit, doesn't mean that we won't accidentally end up overweight, and then we'll have to take out some stuff.
Yeah, and you just don't use the clothes you used to use when you're RVing. I mean, you get used to the casual wear, t-shirts and short all the time, flip-flops, whatever, Now that I do have still have formal clothes. That's what's good about having an enclosed trailer. I have, a big clothes rod that I mounted in the enclosed trailer, and I hang nice dress shirts and things like that out there, like suits with bags to keep them from getting moldy and stuff like that. So that's what's good about having that enclosed trailer. But you still have to get some airflow in there, or you'll get mold growing. So you have to open it up and get the airflow so it doesn't get stale.
Yeah.
And then the RV I bought is conducive to live in full time. I got a pantry. Yeah, I saw Vanquish. He was having a good time on my live too.
Yeah, it looked like it. Oh my goodness, was too poor to travel, but then I got away with a few bank robberies, and I've been on the run. I mean, traveling ever since. I'm telling you, when I that's how I feel when I first moved out of my one big house, because I went from a 2-story, 4-bedroom, 4,500 square foot house with a 2-car garage with a full loft above it, down to my 35-foot Class A.
Yeah.
And I thought I was going to die without all of my stuff. I ended up with 3 8x10 storage units in order to house all my extra stuff that I thought I was going to later on want. And over time, I ended up just eliminating pretty much everything that was in those storage units.
Yeah.
And it was all things that, I thought I couldn't live without. And it was like, after a while of not having them, it didn't matter. I realized that those items were extras in my life. They weren't a necessity.
Yeah, I literally just sold a compound miter box chop saw today because I bought it brand new. I used it, for 4 or 5 months, and then I moved and I'm storing it. I got a Craftsman toolbox over there. I have a welder. I have a pressure wash. And next thing you know, you just start dumping it. It's just, you keep moving it. It's in the way when you're trying to get something.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of told her, I said, when we actually get done with the base house here, that, when we have a base point, when they get ready to be full-time, that, I keep telling her, I said, we're going to have to try to make arrangements with the oldest child, who's not going to be traveling with us all the time, to get her set up into a house that will have some kind of garage that we can, here's a little bit extra. Here's a little bit. Can we, use this? Because I don't want to use a regular storage place. Again, I would rather have somebody somewhere where we're going to be going back to regularly to have it, while we're out and enjoying. And if that means that our child is getting to make use of all of our extra pots and pans and cups and furniture and stuff that we're not going to be using anyway, I mean, why not? At least it didn't go to waste. Hi, V. She was itching over here. I had to take it down. I seen her itching.
Yeah, he made me sweat.
That's the humidity today, because it is humid out here. Oh my goodness, it feels good, but it's. Hey, Tim, glad you came back in. Yes, of course, you keep on working. That's right. Keep on working.
So, Bestie, we are talking about the beginning. We are open the panel so we can share
Stop.
and talk
Let me check
about.
in the chat here on YouTube. See what's going on. I can't see you guys.
And
There we
we
go.
can talk about the beginnings, how people decide to go to the RV or the van life or whatever life. So yeah.
Yeah, it's
And the thing is, those of them are dying. I think I don't like singing rooms.
no, I don't want to shrink the rooms.
We got a thing going on because now our paints is like greenish, like light green and gray, and I want some color. So I get this beautiful wallpaper with color, and somebody here, it's like, why? Because it looks pretty. You're gonna see all in the videos, but somebody's just struggling with my wallpaper.
Yeah, she pulled a fast one on me. We had pre-arranged and agreed upon a certain area that she was going to be able to put wallpaper of whatever on. And while I was working, suddenly there ended up being more, and it is multiplied. And then she sat there and as if I wasn't going to notice. Yeah, I want to go. Hey, water girl, thanks for coming in.
Super pretty.
It is. It is, but it was just that when you were expecting something a certain way, and then you walk out and find out that you've been attacked. Those things attacked me.
You did.
They went to my side of the bed.
Well,
They attacked me.
All right, guys, I'm going to get down and let you guys continue. Thanks for letting me come up. I
Appreciate it for coming up, Robert.
Bye.
Appreciate it for the raid again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Well, wait, what?
How many kids? Okay,
Did I
so
skip? Oh,
I don't know. You skip? Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I got that.
Okay. How many kids?
So, okay. Are you sitting down?
Okay. I'm
sitting
starting. I'm gonna start. I got 3 on my own. I got a 19 older, 15, and 14. But
Okay, so there are 11 children total. Okay, but they don't all live with us.
okay.
Only 4 live with us all the time. Which the one is 19 and she's ready to be trying to fly the coop any day.
And
Who
she's
knows?
not going with in our first trip.
No,
But probably she's gonna be.
she'll join along the journeys along here and there.
Uh-huh.
But so we've just have those 4 all the time. Now we also do have 4 of my other ones here that are with us right now as well, but we'll be dropping them off on our journey. So they'll be with us the first 2.5 days of our journey, and then they'll be getting dropped off because they've got to start getting ready for school where they stay at as we head on up to where we're heading.
But basically, we're gonna have 3 kids in the RV with us in this. Wallpaper that sticks can always.
Oh yeah, she's too happy about what she did to me.
Bessie, you have to see it. Oh my God, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
By the way, hello, Karen. Thank you for coming in. I did not directly say hello to you earlier, and I do apologize. I put it up on the screen, but listening. Well, see, but he should go finish the dinner while you come hang out. Just saying.
Well, you don't do that. Just saying.
Who helped finish the stuff today?
Okay, he would. He did.
Yeah.
Wallpaper. It's that. Yes.
Yes,
but he's
I
not
know.
gonna take it out because
here's the other thing, because I know how much that she likes this, so I'm leaving it alone for a while. But after it actually stays for a while, her extra wallpapering that I came to that I really was not expecting, I'm actually going to shellac over it so it doesn't come undone, because of where they are at. They're smaller pieces of the pattern. They're not the whole wall, so I know more than likely they might get damaged. So her designing doesn't get messed up, I'm going to actually coat over them.
You see, he is the best. He is the best.
Yeah, that's actually the kind of look that she had when I walked out and I realized and seen, like, because I seen what else she was doing, which I knew where she was going. And then I seen these other random things. And I'm like, do you, like, am I supposed to just pretend like I don't see these other things? And all she did was just,
Oh, when we
and
moved,
like a kid, like, if you don't see me, then if I can't see you, you can't see me. You
when
know,
we moved to the
exactly
house,
what it was like.
when we moved to the house, it's because we are renting here and everything. I didn't have the desire of like do nothing like fancy or not. I still decorate the kitchen and everything, but I don't do much because then I'm like we are wasting all this money and this. But actually, I feel like the RV is something that is us. It's something that is us. It's from us to us, and we're gonna be there. And I'm so excited because I can do it. You know. So.
That's how I felt like. Yeah, it was one wall plus one wall, and all the next thing I know, every wall. Like, hold on now, this is not right.
And it's beautiful.
You know what it was? I realized what it is, Ray. She took that core math. I know it is. She's old enough that she shouldn't have known anything about core math, but she took core math. That is what core math attacked my RV. I mean, our RV.
You see. So yes, what else? We are super excited.
Dude, like I'm ready to start counting down the days.
Right.
We're almost there.
A week ago, we suffered our first kind of step back because we were ready for the kids and the kids were going with us and we got a plan for the kids, right? But a week ago, we received email saying that the plan that we got for the kids' school was not going through.
Yeah.
And I suffered a lot. I was like, no, what I'm gonna do? And guess what? My anxiety started kicking back because of that. And I'm like, no, we got other options.
Which brings me to another thing that I was going to bring up today is how many of y'all out there do the homeschooling or the virtual school through actual national programs and stuff? Because literally, I kid you not, it was on Friday. They sent us this email that says suddenly, oh, sorry, we didn't get the state funding we were going to get. So we're no longer doing the virtual school for our district, because we were excited because in our school district, they were going to be doing the virtual academy for our school district. They moved a principal from one school to only being for the virtual. Like, they changed staffing and announced new staffing positions and everything throughout the school district to cover all the positions in this virtual school. And now they were only going to do it for like 400 students, but all 3 of our kids were going to be involved because we were a single household that was going to be part of it and understanding the situation. I had already checked on that. I was already aware, guaranteed that. Okay. And then they turn around and send out the notice that no, now every child was going to be being required to be in person 100% of the time. No masks required throughout the school. No this, no that. Like, basically as if COVID had never existed. They were and also putting that. So this is how we're going to do it, because our numbers have been going down in the district and vaccinations have gone up. But here's the thing. They might be going down in the district, but at our schools that our children attend to, our kids, when we first tried to do the mixed stuff, had reported to us, teachers not doing the stuff, teachers not following the rules, teachers not making sure the students are following the rules, and the numbers never changed. Every week we still got the same 2 to 3 reports every week from each one of the schools, and it never changed. So for us, nothing's changed at our school district. Maybe the rest of the school district's numbers gone down, but the schools that we involved with did not. So we want to continue sticking with this other, because it's also going to fit with our lifestyle that we want. It fits with our lifestyle, the virtual schooling and academy and all that stuff. It fits. You know, I did the homeschooling years ago remotely for a couple of my kids, but the programs are different now. So if anybody has any that they are involved with that they are really actually happy with, hit us up at the email, dreamonwheels@gmail.com. Would appreciate your feedback on it. Holy cow, that just jumped like a, oh, not as bad as I thought. I was going to say it jumped like a kangaroo.
So yeah, but we are so super happy about this first trip. We are so ready. We are like, I don't know what to say. I'm like, we're ready. I'm about to start doing my backpacks and everything. I'm about to start loading the RV.
More of a steak than a Megan, it really depends, like, you know, how thick it was, how well did you tenderize it to begin with? Like, did you actually beat it type, you know, because considering it's that thin, I would have gone ahead and beat the heck out of it as well. And what temperature you started it at, how long ago, you know, to determine how long it's going to do. Like an inch and a half, if I mean, we're looking, truly being honest, inch and a half is really a steak. Now, if it was thicker than that, more like a 2-inch smaller roast, I mean, if I'm going to do it at a $1.75, then I'm cooking that sucker for about 3 hours, and that sucker's going to be fall apart, buttered, juicy. Just ask her.
Yeah.
But that's me. I'm patient when it comes to my meats being cooked like that. Just saying. My kids did virtual last year, both wanting to go back this year, but I'm worried about it too. They don't even require masks for summer school.
Yeah.
I picked stuff up and the adults never wore masks right. Yeah, I mean, it's...
That's what we're concerned too, you know.
I mean, yes, our children are vaccinated or getting vaccinated, depending upon which one you're talking about, in which phases. But that's to each their own. You know, some people don't want to do it. That's to each their own. But I lost my father to it. So we have a direct connection and concern to be more careful, you know. And the rest of those discussions, you know, I had the rest of those kind of discussions about all that in persons, but not on through the live stream. It's not travel related. Oops, what did I? My fingers just barely tapped. But I don't remember what the program was. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What up?
We need to. Hi, Cookie. He followed me on TikTok.
Oh, yeah?
He see my craziness on TikTok. Well,
I'm telling you, Cookie, it was crazy.
it was crazy. We learned a lot.
Somebody's pushing for the other direction than what we're headed for at first.
Ray. Let me tell you this.
Look, we hit the West Coast. We're getting that interview. That sea lion is going to talk. That's all I got to say. Okay.
Ray,
But we can't go to your populated beaches to get a sea lion to talk.
We want to go there. But the thing is,
because I've never been.
Yeah.
Somebody here has seen the West Coast. I have not yet.
And it's beautiful. Yeah, I have to go because of work related, and he wants to push to go with me, but they didn't let.
The bosses knew better.
So yeah, but
we went to Vegas for work. Vegas was never the same. We went to Houston for work from Fort Myers. Houston was never the same. They kind of learned. Don't send us together to locations. They never are the same. Not for bad reasons. Always good. But the bosses always ended up getting afraid that we're going to, they were always afraid we were going to transfer to that new location, because when we would come back, they would get all these praises from where we were and people wanting to steal us. Yeah. My bad.
Right, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. That's an adventure that we have to. We got so many people, like, you know, we want to see in the West Coast, so we gonna go there.
Not really, Julie. There's a couple of them. We've got a couple homesteading channels that we are on our stuff, but I haven't really gotten hardcore into watching a lot of them to understand their situations that they're doing, whether on the homeschooling and stuff. I might have to look into that more, because I definitely don't want to be waiting to the last minute. Want to have this figured out before we ever leave here. Because a lot of them, you know, there's a lot of the programs out there that some of them provide the devices like the Chromebooks or whatever for them to do, and some of them don't. And that's one of the things we've got to figure out, whether we've got to be grabbing up more devices or not.
Or not.
Yes, she has a lot of fun on the TikTok.
Yes. And you love it. And you love it.
Here's my thing. I do not allow myself to have a TikTok account. For one simple purpose. If I had a TikTok account, then I would be able to save and like and follow people on the TikTok. And then I would get in more trouble, because I would get lost even more, because then my timelines would be themed off of those people that I really enjoy. Versus with the way it is now, I have no account, but I can pull up the app and I scroll. And as long as I'm enjoying myself, I'll keep scrolling. You can ask her. I'll sit there and keep watching.
Okay.
But when I start seeing people I don't like and I'm not having fun, I'm not finding the videos funny anymore, I shut it down. I'm out. I'm clear. I don't get lost in there all day.
Cookie, he don't see my videos. Can you imagine that? That's unbelievable. You don't see my videos.
I can still search for you, you know.
You see, he admitted my husband doesn't see my videos.
I see enough. I look through the children's phones. Just saying.
Bestie. Anyway, so we got those updates. Next,
that's what that's when I was doing the homeschooling before for 3 of mine, they did so much better. Like one of the children that actually lives with us, one of mine, she went from being almost going to be being a year behind when we first started the homeschooling to where by the time that we got here, she actually was almost a whole grade level ahead of all the kids in the districts here. So they went from her being in an IEP program and everything else to where they pulled it from her because she doesn't need it. Okay. Yeah. Talking about them beaches. Oh, trouble's in the house. Only it's not tequila today.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not tacos today.
Well,
it's a twisted lemonade
it's
day.
kind of taco. It's
and hold on. We're gonna do it the right way.
Look. We are ready. It's our night. It's our night, baby.
Yeah.
But we are talking about the beginnings. I'm curious about the other people's how they start their journey, how they say, hey, I want to do this, we want to do this, and let's see how I did this, how you all decided to go out in whatever life you live in, van life, RV life, whatever life you're doing. How? You know?
Well, I hope you get to feeling better, Cookie. Hope you get to feeling better.
You say shot or hot?
No, StreamYard. Oh, yeah. Shot. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. You keep your tiki-taki to yourself, Derek. I don't even want to know. We're going to move right along from Derek and tiki-taki. That could be dangerous. I'm just saying. Never been on TikTok. Did autocorrects. Nope. Did not spell it right.
Well, I have to say thank you to TikTok because otherwise I was never to do this live streams and everything. TikTok made me feel confident about myself, you know. So yeah, thank you TikTok. So we cannot go back.
No. The homeschooling stuff that I was doing before, it was specific to one state that you had to be a resident of. It was actually, we were using Connections Academy before through Indiana, and you had to do it through that state. They also then were very strict on the fact that you had to go back to that state for that state's testing and everything, which I know that's how a lot of the programs are. But if we can get connected with one of the national programs to where if we're on the West Coast, but say we're set up here for, home base here in Houston or somewhere on the East Coast or wherever the program is, I don't want to have to say, oh crap, so-and-so's got an exam next week. We have to hightail it across the country. What if something happens? What if suddenly the RV breakdown? Any of those things can happen. And I don't then want to have to be forking out thousands of dollars for plane tickets to fly one of us plus a kid or kids to go take an exam. Whereas if we're in the national programs, we can set up the testings to be done wherever we are, more local. So we don't have to drive a few hours, but not cross country.
Exactly.
But if we can't and we have to be specific to one state, that's going to be one thing. That is for sure.
My niece just
Hello, Brenda. Thank you for coming in.
School and I get Yes. Our
Oh, always done homeschool. Awesome. Yes, that would be much appreciated.
Email is there, dreamonwheels@gmail.com. Wheels with the Z.
Yes, with a
with
Z.
the Z.
With a Z.
Please, 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 please,
As
please.
Mr. Bill from the Thin Blue Lane loves to put me with an S. I think he does it on purpose now.
Yes, yes, yes.
I think he likes to say our name. It draws attention to us. It draws attention to him.
Full-time dream. Hello. Oh.
I wanted to retire to sail, but I would love to do that. But I don't think somebody could handle being on the boat all the time.
No.
Might get seasick. Full-time dream. Hello. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Much appreciate you coming in there. That is for sure. Wow, it is only 35. I feel like I'm like time flies.
Right.
And I saw a video with Bob Wheelz about all the free camping out west doesn't exist on the East Coast, and I was hooked. See, I've seen a lot of those same videos years ago that were all about the free camping all over the place in the West, and I thought, I want to do that. But then I was like, but I got kids, and all my kids are on the East Coast, and there's not that free camping on the East Coast, and well, so then that life kind of ended for a while. It's coming back. We'll get back. Yeah. See, because I started my RV lifestyle started 2016, and then between 2016 and 2017, I downsized from that big house that I was in. That's a huge thing. Go from four full-size bedrooms, 2 full-size bathrooms, full-size dining room, full-size kitchen, a double-size gaming room. Well, it was supposed to be a living room, but we used it. I used it as a gaming room and bar, and and a full 2-car garage and everything. And it took a while to downsize, but
I don't know how I'm gonna handle the downsizing part. It's too much things that I have to handle. One thing at a time. So, the downsizing part makes me feel like, I don't know, kind of like we already get rid of one of the cars, and it makes me feel like, oh my god. But now this about the school, so many things, but we want to like get out there and we want to do this so bad. I want to see the country. I want to see things that I have never seen before.
Yeah.
I want to spend a month watching the snow fall because I have a thing for snow and I want to do that, And
she was fascinated but afraid of it before. Now she's just fascinated by it and in love with it.
Yes.
And at some point, I'll get those videos out there. We might have somebody's first time ever in her life sledding on video. Very much. I don't know if y'all be able to see this or not. So we're going to try this real quick. I'm going to move this. Hold on. Bear with me. Let's see if y'all can see. Child in the window. Like, really? Really? Face smushed, stalking us. She might as well just come outside. But she won't. She won't come outside. She won't. See, I actually know a couple of people that, did that prior to COVID. I don't know what they did after COVID. I actually haven't heard anything from them lately. That they basically were living on a cruise ship. The work that they did, they were investment bankers. They lived on a cruise ship, traveled all the time, had no home base, had just from one to the next. So, it's possible out there. Just saying, it's possible.
Yeah. I have to say one thing at a time because then I can go back to my anxiety and it's going to be a mess.
Even growing up on snow and snowy roads and icy roads and everything else, even growing up on those and learning how to drive on them from the very, when I was 14, downhill snow still worries me. I'm not even going to lie. That one still worries me just because you never know. I
see my first snow thing here in Houston in February. I literally cried because I wanted so bad. Everybody here at home laugh at me, but I see the snow. Yeah.
Well, so for you all to know, that one right there, that's the one that was in the window.
Yeah.
That's Miss Marie. That's the oldest one.
It's the
Yeah,
oldest.
she's the one who, on one hand, she says she is so excited for us to leave and go on our trip because she will be home free of us. She won't have to deal with me. She won't have to deal with mommy. She won't have to deal with her siblings. 3 days in, I expect phone calls. When are you coming home?
Right.
I miss you. Or I heard a strange noise. Will you check the cameras? That's what I expect. We'll see. I'm getting back up
Okay.
because it skipped on me. Don't even chat with me while I'm rocking on a boat. That might hurt.
Why nobody likes snow? I'm like, snow is like so white and oh my god. Well, you talking from a person who come from an island that 365 days in a year is sun and sun and beach every day, all day. And I came to Florida, which is pretty much the same thing. And I really want to see the snow so bad. And when I see the snow over here, oh my god, I cry of joy just because of the snow.
Sorry, I hear the horses. Cloppity 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 clop on the roads. Sorry, squirrels. But around here you get horses.
So yeah,
Snow does not suck, Tim. Snow can be very fun in moderation.
I love the snow. It's too.
I don't know. For me, I either want snow in moderation or I just want the blizzard to come in, because some of my best times in life ever were when blizzards came in, everything totally shut down, and I dug tunnels through my mom's yard. My stepfather hated me for that because he would try to go climbing through and thinking he's going to walk on it because we had 3.5 feet of snow in the yard, and he thought he's going to be walking on top, and he walks just straight out path with the sidewalk, and all of a sudden he goes, whoop. Yeah, he didn't appreciate my tunnels.
B said, "You are so my bestie." I know, bestie. I know, bestie. You are my bestie in another country.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just jump in and go if there's snow, but I mean, that depends upon it. Because I had one of the old Saturn. Was it Saturn Sun something or another? I think I don't remember. But I took that sucker and I snow plowed 1/4-mile driveway with that sucker because I did not want to have to walk that driveway.
Bestie, you have to see the renovation of Derby. It's getting so pretty.
Well, I mean, yeah, but back then I also had my big trucks too, so I didn't have to necessarily dig as much to go to work. I just jumped in the truck and drove off. Be one of the 5 vehicles out on the road. And yeah, they don't. They really don't. And that was one of the things I hated with Indiana, because it could be wind chill of a -5 and the bus stops and everything didn't stop running. Schools didn't close. And it's like, are you serious? Like, you're telling me you don't have running water at school, but yeah, we're not closing. Why? 3 weeks in Norway. Ooh.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
Right?
No, I don't live near the snow because the job took me south.
The job took him to me.
Took me south. Had to meet Mama. Now we get to go everywhere. See, that's what I'm talking about. Just jump in and go.
Wallpaper. I don't got the wallpaper here. It's all there. I mean, and
yes.
If I show the wallpaper here, somebody's gonna die. He was mine for half a day. He was mine for half a day.
No. You'll get to see it eventually. So here, and I'm actually gonna be fun with this because I'm actually gonna be careful because I don't know how we'll be caught up on the videos. prior to actually going on this trip. So it's almost going to be that those who are actually on the trip, more than likely who are at these meetups, are going to actually get a sneak peek of seeing everything long before everybody else sees it here on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to try to be careful with our trip videos, so I can go ahead and get those current and up, to not show certain things throughout the videos. And that might actually be one of those things that we might have to be careful about. Might have to be careful not to show the wallpaper.
The wallpaper. Don't worry,
saying.
bestie. Don't worry, bestie. I can email you.
Oh, no, that's just cheating. Oh, that is just cheating. Holy cow. Oh, my
Bestie,
God.
I sent you my phone number, bestie, so we can text, you know.
Oh, boy. That'll be the end of it. Oh, my gosh. It'll be the end of it. Just stick to the emails.
No, not the email. Emails are boring.
Oh, so you want to kick me out of the conversations. I see how it is. I don't know. I actually really enjoyed where I was between Indiana and being in Indiana and Kentucky, because I got almost all the weather to me with where I was right there at the Ohio. I basically had everything. I had the snow. I had the tornadoes. Being right where I was, some of the hurricanes, if they were strong enough, would even come up the Ohio and go through there. To even having the hot summers. It was one of the few parts of the country that I've ever visited that you got all the seasons of the year. So I didn't mind it so much.
That's right. That's right. He always. I'm like, I have to do it one way or another, you know, because I love the paint job in the RV, but I need color. I need the color.
Your paint job is not colorful enough.
And Travis seems oddly muted tonight. Well, I guess he always talk and talk and talk. And
I gotta let her talk or she complains.
I complain after all the live. I'm like, dude, bro, you don't let me talk.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dream on Wheels show. And for the rest of the evening, here is Yanai.
Okay. Somebody say something about the all seasons. Oh, Karen. Yeah, Karen. I like that too. I like that from here. Live on the all the seasons, because in Puerto Rico you don't see that. You don't see the trees changing the colors. You know, you can go to the beach if it's December and you go to the beach and you get burned because it's pretty hot. So for me, it's amazing to see all the changes that we go through with the seasons, you know. And for me, seeing the snow, it was so amazing. It so was so like wow. So yeah, I love all the seasons, you know. Even if I complain about the heat, like now, and I complain about the cooler and the when it gets so cold, but I love it, you know. I love it. I can change styles for each season. Love you. Mint and gray is not colorful. It is colorful.
It's not a dark gray.
No.
Let me say it is a bright light gray. Yeah. It's not a dark gray.
And the green is kind of tealish kind of color. So yeah, I was like, I need color. So I then I push Travis out of the screen, amigo, get out of the screen. So yeah, I need a color. I need a color in the RV because otherwise I'm gonna be boring of my mind. But I think I did. I did
the live stream.
Bye.
Rebellion.
Like B, I have to. I have to have my own live stream. Bruh. Yeah, bruh. You don't let me talk,
the kids have gotten her stuck on that here lately. I'm just saying. I'm just enjoying my twisted lemonade. I'm just saying. It's awesome.
Jose, Yanai is more like aqua fuchsia. Thank God I didn't choose the pinkish color. Pink is my favorite color. And I was like, oh no. But I was like, let me get something though, because we're gonna have him and my son that, you know. So, but I need something else. I need the color. So, do you know, Bestie, the Pioneer Woman? I'm stuck with the Pioneer Woman, and that's the theme in the RV, the Pioneer Woman.
If I had known that she was
So
going to
you
put,
can see the color.
if I had known that there was going to be so much Pioneer Woman in my RV, I might have actually gone out and bought a couple Pioneer Woman stocks before she started, so that we can recoup the funds later at some point.
Well, Pioneer Woman is more of a kitchen thing, but she started thinking about bed and all the wallpaper and everything, and I'm like, I have to do it. So
Trivia game to guess the wallpaper.
it's colorish.
Dang.
You see? He doesn't let me talk.
Because if you're going to have a game for them to guess the wallpaper, you can't start describing anything.
Okay. I think already.
So that's a possibility. No. We're going to address that next. Yeah, we're going to address that next week. Yeah, we'll address that next week.
Pioneer Woman is heavy. Well, you have to be careful with the Pioneer Woman and some thumbs up, because it can be kind of heavyish. But the way that I'm doing it, it's not gonna feel heavy at all. Thank God.
No, actually, she's doing a good job of it. She's doing a really good job of it.
Because actually, for example, the wallpapers is not gonna be all the wallpapers in the RV gonna have. Not all the walls gonna have the wallpapers. If some designated walls, they're gonna have the wallpaper. And
well, if every wall got it, we painted them for nothing. Why shush? She done gave up already. There's no need to shush. So, without further ado, we painted them for nothing.
Hello, beautiful people.
Yeah, shush that other tab there, will you?
I'm a little blurry. Wait, I have to wash my screen. There we go.
Holy cow, that's what you look like. Man, that was not just blur. That was some fuzz on that cover.
That was me removing the wallpaper.
Oh, here I thought it was you were just one of the Muppet family.
Well, I am that too.
Actually, what happened with the Pioneer Woman is some things are super heavy, about the stuff that she got for the kitchen, but actually Walmart in the summer it started taking 30 Shades of Grey. Pioneer Walmart start for the summer took out some like hard plastic things.
Yeah.
That what we are not doing the heavy things in
no.
For the RV.
No, it's more like the decorations and the light things, like the colorations from her, like utensils and things like that are all the light silicone rubberized, utensils and stuff versus oh gosh, no way doing the cast irons and the pots and stuff. Oh no heavyweight. And I got to go back to this. So this is funny because this brings up a conversation of that somebody had said was, well, if you all got that many kids, how on earth is there ever going to be? And I'm like, I'm sorry, adult time is adult time.
Yeah.
They just got to figure it out. And I'm sorry, but they better learn how to knock because they don't know how to knock in the house correctly. And if they come not knocking in the RV,
you're going to make me blush.
They are going to be, you know what? It's their own fault. That's all I got to say.
They're going to be educated when they didn't want to.
Stabilizers.
So, are you saying that you put what are they called? Struts or whatever on the bed frame?
No, because the
bed
on the RV.
It doesn't need that. It's not like ours here at the house. Here in the house, oh my God. It's like,
okay. Look at this. How do I do this? Wait a minute. Let me see if I can do this. Wait.
Haha, Derek. You just jealous.
Okay.
Oh God. Here we go.
Go. Wait. There we go. There we go. This is the colors that I see Yanai in. Right over here.
Believe it or not, no, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
That's her personality colors, though. I'm sure.
Yes, it is.
Well, yeah, that's her personality colors. But it's funny that, okay, for in the normal house,
Yeah.
you are dead on.
Yes.
Okay, for in the normal house, brick and mortar, yes. So it's been very interesting to see in the long run what she's actually gone with for the RV.
Because
There's
remember,
a brighter, bubblier side coming out.
we got a little space, and I like the feeling of open spaces. So if I go with normal colors, that's not gonna be the feeling that I'm gonna have in the RV.
I can't wait to see this wallpaper.
And actually, for my anxiety and for my panic attacks, I've been reading that if you feel that open and lighter colors, you're gonna feel more upset. Oh my goodness,
Wallpaper, girlfriend.
that's
50 Shades of Teal.
Yeah, that's true. Here in 4 minutes,
50 Shades of Teal.
rating.
Trust me.
In 4 minutes, we'll be rating over to Life Voyages.
Yeah.
They were the ones who let me know this morning who was actually going live tonight after us, because everybody was late with the thumbnails. So we didn't find out this morning. So
we're gonna see you there. We're gonna see you there.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep the drinks over there. Well,
that's
Bessie.
Travis, this is why I told you, talk to my husband. He understands wallpaper.
Well, B, what happened was I didn't say nothing. I just ordered the wallpaper, and today when he got to the RV, he saw the wallpaper. He didn't have a choice.
And it wasn't anything of what we had discussed.
That option.
It wasn't anything of what was discussed. Like, she had said what she was doing, and I'm like, you know what? Okay, but can we just stick to one area that's not going to be so dominant, because that's just going to, that depending upon what you get, could just overwhelm everything. I said we're in a tiny space, so my concern was with a wallpaper that fits her personality could be too overpowering of everything else that she's going to do, and could end up looking gaudy instead. Looks great on screen, but when you look at the wall with everything else, it's a whole nother story. So that was my concern, and it was like, okay, just stick to this one room, and that's where it was supposed to be. And it came out.
My research about it, and if I want to make it to the RV life and leave it there more, because of my my anxiety, I need to have that sense of space, and so I'm doing great so far, so good, and you're gonna see it. Hi, Paula.
Hello, Miss Paula's in the house.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Loves You is in the house in the Philippines.
Hello, Loves You. Thank you for coming in.
I think she
You've been by before.
No, and she sent us a request on the page in Facebook story.
Oh.
Bestie, do you have a Facebook or Instagram?
Who said you could leave?
I do, but I'm not a fan of Facebook. So I'm getting my niece to open me all one for all, call me B. So she'll have a blast doing that for me.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, happy wife, happy life. If you don't like it, well, so sorry, it's already in the wallpaper.
Happy wife, happy life, but husband still has to put something that's manly.
I don't think he's gonna have a choice, Bestie. Well, that's happened when I'm working more in the RV than him. So,
well, next thing you know, she'll come in the kitchen and all the drawers will be toolboxes, and she'll be like, "I put up the wallpaper."
Well, actually, even inside of the drawer, we got the wallpaper.
Well,
okay, that I'll give it to you. Like that, if it gets thrown or scratched or whatever.
Well, I had a meeting to. Oh, okay.
Oh, that was tonight.
Oh, baby, I think.
Well, that's okay. It is that time, ladies and gentlemen. We're hitting the end of it. Appreciate all of you all for coming in. Tell you what, that first 35 minutes took forever, but the last 25, I don't know where it went. I think I blinked again.
Bestie, I see you on Thursday.
Most definitely.
Yay! I love it.
All right, everybody. So I've dropped that link in there for heading on over to Van Life Voyages. Don't forget to tell them that you came in from Dream on Wheels. Appreciate you for coming in.
Let's go.
Appreciate your all's love, support. Let's hit over there. Smash those thumbs on your way in and out of this door if you haven't already. And if you aren't subscribed, you better subscribe. Ring those bells because we'll be coming back.
Ring the bell.
See you later, everybody.